Hello and welcome to day 18 of 5 minutes for 4 weeks, practicing Night Ranger Sister Christian. I have on measures 1 through 5. I was able to play them right hand, 80% speed with long music. Began looking at measure 6 as well yesterday. I'm going to play 1 through 5, hopefully quickly now, and then continue working on measure 6. Let's see how that goes. Hi, Dad. Thank you for joining. Quotation of the day: Happiness is homemade. Okay, happiness is homemade. What could I mean by that? First thing that comes to my mind is like I live in New York City, and a lot of people will take vacations. They'll go to Florida, they'll go to the Caribbean islands, they'll go to Europe, they'll go all over the place. Whatever it is that they're seeking. Yes, fine. Warmer weather in the summer. Sorry, in the winter. I understand, but everything else you can get. I mean, New York City has beaches, has a forest, it has beautiful parks, it has all these resources, it has history. Um, you don't need to go, and that's just New York City. The New York State, you've got waterfall, you've got um, even more parks. In camping, even you have in New York City. You don't have to travel that far to seek beautiful things. And oftentimes, the closer you are to home, the more you appreciate them. Um, but when we pursue happiness elsewhere, in a from a non-homemade place, that's oftentimes when that's not actually happiness. It's just kind of like chasing things, chasing happiness, which you don't actually achieve. Um, you make your own happiness, my dad says. Right. So you can also define how you make happiness. You can define what happiness is for you. And a lot of people who just have a negative mindset, happiness could be staring them at the face, and they're just not going to appreciate it. Um, Dad, you're probably thinking now of the morning blessings, where you recognize God's role in just guiding the steps of man. It's providing all of man's needs, etc. And all those things could be staring right at us, and it's up to us to have that mindset to appreciate them, to to see that happiness. Um, Happiness is homemade. The closer to home it is, that's another thing. It's like if you're able to just use the resources you have at home to make happiness, that's real happiness. There's talks about ethics of our fathers, chapter 4, verse 1. Ben Zoma says, "Who's happy? Who is rich? The one who's happy with his lot." Um, so basically, if you're able to make do and make happy with just a few things, then you're able to really be happy. Because people who have to keep chasing down material objects, they're never satisfied because they always need the flashier, newer object, the flashier, newer version of things. Okay. That's just about ready. Timer is here. And let us go. Volume check. Okay, that was an F, right? Yeah. I can hear an F. I don't know about the other notes, but I can hear an F. I'm not playing with the music yet. I want to practice a little bit with that. Let's go. Mm-mm. That's the newest measure, so it makes sense that I messed it up. It's okay. Again from. From the top. Alright, let's try that with the music. Close enough. Let's move on. It was careless where I landed my fingers. That can be corrected easily in a week. Okay, measure 6. So measure 5, and then 6 from there. C, A, and then it was the E and the A. No, E and the G. Let's try that going into that. Yes. And now I can know where I am in the piece, okay? Is that right? G and A? G and B? G. No, A and F. A and F. So dun, dun. That gets held, then it's the C, then D. Oh, that gets held, that makes sense. And then yeah, it's nice. So coming in from almost. Yeah, this is good. I've said before, when the timer goes off, and I'm sad about it. Like I wish I was on such a roll that I wish I had more time. That's a good sign. That's what keeps me energized to come back to it the following session. I've had some songs where I'll be just like what's the word? Dragging my way through it begrudgingly. Yeah, that was what I was going for. And then like I'll look at it, I'm like, oh, is it done yet? Look at the timer, it's like 4 minutes left. I was like, what? How did that happen? But when it's the opposite, when it's a piece where just like the time flies with it, that's a piece that I really want to practice. I was really I really wanted to put 5 into 6. Actually, might be able to do that next time though. Tricky thing is Saturday I don't stream. I tend to fall like a step back or so, but even if Sunday's not that productive, Sunday might be like a little bit better than a repeat of today. Um, it's like if I were to have week 3, day 7, it wouldn't be that as good as that, but it would be better than week 3, day 6. It'd be like week day 3, 6.5 or something like that. But I am definitely Monday. Monday, can I put it all together? Possibly. And like one of my viewers, Seema, commented that it's let's see if I can pull it up. It was in Hebrew, but the tune is nice. And like it sounds even nicer once the left hand is in. I was just thinking about that when I was playing. Was just as it gets the harmony in, and it's not so complicated. Hopefully, I should be able to do it. If I could do it, if I could get the left hand in by day 24, by the end of day 24, that would be really nice. Even if I don't bring it up to 80% speed. So let's see how that goes. So looking forward to that. So this is the end of the third week, day 18. I have a half hour of practice left, which might not sound like a lot, but given how I space it, given how I do it repetitively, 5 minutes a day, actually I found it to be very useful. Am I going to stream on Friday? Is Friday going to be too hectic? Friday may be too hectic. I might do a double on Thursday. The question is, do I rather stream Friday morning at 2 a.m. or at 7? I'm not sure. Let's see how things. Hopefully, I won't be up till 2 a.m. on Friday if I get an earlier start on things, preparation for Passover. Anyway, thank you everyone who joined. Hope to see you all again next week, 7:40 a.m. Sunday through Thursday, and we can figure out when I'm going to do the last session. A reminder that there is a link available in the description section with a list of songs from which you can make requests. Wishing you all a great day, and to those celebrating a Shabbat Shalom and a Shana Tova. And as always, until next time and beyond, keep practicing.